What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It's been raining a lot, so it's been pretty hard to get some videos out for you guys. Today I got a little bit of sunlight right after it rained. Of course, we're gonna go over the entire model list of my G80 M3. Every single part that is on the car, we're gonna go over it. We might add up the total at the end of the video. I'm not sure if I wanna know how much I've spent, but that's exactly what we're gonna get into, because I always get asked, you know, where'd you get the exhaust? Where'd you get the lip? Where you get the side skirt? Where you get this? Where you get that? This is the video that you gotta watch. We're gonna start off with, what is this, right? So this is a 2024 BMW G80 M3 manual, which is rear wheel drive. This is the base model. A lot of you guys, I post a video and they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know BMW still made a manual M3. Yes, guys, it's the base model. I know it's been in the shadows of the X-Drive, but the manual is still alive. So this car, I spec'd it with executive package, carbon bucket seats, the laser lights. I got the shadow line package, the carbon interior package. I also got the full leather interior. I'll show you guys that. That's essentially the build list. Let's start off in the front, guys. As you can see, we got a whole carbon fiber package up here. So the lip is actually from unit 17. This is the SPL2. This lip is full carbon. So this is carbon, this is carbon, this is carbon, and I got this paint match right here by Ruby Star Auto Body. Those are the guys that do all of my paint matching. So if you guys need any paint matching, I mean, you guys will see the rest of the car in a little bit. The air ducts right there, and the grill, this is the CSL grill. I got those from NW Carbon House. They were like the first company that hit me up when I first started the page, and they offered great deals. For all these things I'm mentioning, you can mention another pull, supports the channel. You know, I'm not sure if the discount code for the lip is up yet, but it's going to be up soon so that you guys can take advantage of some deals. Besides that, in the front, we also have, as you can see, the laser lights, which I'm also changing soon, but these are from MAD, Mastery of Art and Design. It's a completely replaceable module, so it's plug and play. You don't have to change the chip that's inside the module. You just have to literally swap out the modules. For almost all of these installs, I have videos on my page. We also did a front end PPF on the car. So the hood, the fender, the bumper, the mirrors, and the roof. So we got some of it done by a previous company, but then I got re-PPF'd on the front by Ruby Star Garage. So they have Ruby Star Garage and Ruby Star Auto Body. And something you might notice, which is a small detail, is the paint match reflector. So got those from I&D. Such a subtle mod, but it makes such a big difference. You don't have that orange reflector throwing off the contrast of the car. I might have to code that out because I don't like seeing that orange. I got rid of the orange down there, but still up there. And these beautiful wheels, man. I know a lot of people prefer the stock wheels. I like the stock wheels too, but you got to set yourself apart with a beautiful set of wheels like this. Shout out to Vibrant Forge. These are the VHL02 model. I'm not sure if it's on the website. You got to hit them up directly on Instagram. I'll plug all of the details down below as I'm talking about it, but we got them wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, 285 30/20s. And then on the rear, we got the 295 30/20s. And the spec on the wheel is a 20/10 on the front, 20/11 in the rear, and +8 offset on front and back. So pretty aggressive. A lot of people ask me for the specs. Those are the specs, guys. Let's keep it moving down the side. We got the carbon fiber mirror caps, and we got the side skirt extensions, as you can see there. And of course, the paint match OEM trim. I feel like that paint match OEM trim makes such a big difference on the car. I mean, let me just back up because it looks so freaking good. It makes the car look more complete, in my opinion. But the carbon side skirt extension and the mirror cap, I got them from carbonindustries.com. So shout out to Robert and the team over there. That's where I got these. They do local deliveries too, down here in South Florida, but obviously you guys can figure all that out. Take a look at the rear, guys. This is probably one of my favorite angles on the M3, and we got a lot going on here. So the taillights from Bay Optics, these are the clear OEM style taillights. I know it kind of fades right here, but when it's dark, it all looks good. It depends on how the light hits it. We also got the paint match rear reflectors right there from IND as well. We got the side corner extensions. Those are also from Carbon Industries. We got the paint match trims, of course, from Ruby Star Auto Body. The diffuser is a carbon fiber OEM style diffuser. That's from Keys, but we got something coming for that too. So you guys stay tuned. One of my most often asked questions is a spoiler. So this is the NW Carbon House high kick spoiler. It's pretty aggressive. I am planning on changing soon because I've had it on for almost 2 years, but the weave pattern and the quality, I mean, it's been out for so long. It's been out in the sun for a while too, and you know, with all the car meets, etc., and it still looks pretty freaking brand new. The car is really dirty right now because I told you guys it's been raining, so bear with me. We got the IRL full catback exhaust, and we'll get into that in just a little bit, but I just wanted to show you the tip, no diddy. And we're not gonna pretend like we don't see that stance. I think this is one of the best fitments on an M3 because just look at it. So we got a coilover set from Silver's Suspension. I believe I have 18K in the rear, 12K in the front, Swift springs. It was kind of like my starter kit coilover. I just wanted to get that fitment on point because before I had the AST springs and they did a good job, but the front was just a little bit higher than I liked. But you guys can see how good this fitment looks. That pretty much wraps up the exterior of the car, but now let's check under the hood and go over some of the performance mods. Boom. We got a lot to look at here, guys. This thing looks pretty. Look at all that titanium just hitting in the sun right now. And now I can really tell why I went with the blue caps. So first things first, it goes without mentioning, you could probably guess where I got the paint match done if you watched the beginning of this video. Ruby Star Auto Body. I mean, just look at that shot right there. You can tell how good the paint matching is. I have no second guesses when it comes to them. They offer a really good price too. I think it was like $1,300 for the exterior paint matching trims, and then I think it includes these two. But you guys gotta hit them up if you need it. Mention that you watched this video, they'll take care of you. Aside from the paint matching, we got some carbon fiber strut bars from Meyer Fab Motorsports. Shout out to them. These are absolutely beautiful. We got the black ends with the carbon tubes. So these are actually carbon. It's not an overlay. The OEM ones were like 8 pounds. These are about 3 pounds, including the end pieces. So we got a full black anodized billet ends right here. And it just looks like an OEM plus. We all know that the one that comes OEM is like a black steel tube, and it looks very, very cheap. Compared to the F80 that had the U carbon brace, I don't know why they cheaped that on us for the G80. Maybe they spent too much money on the carbon buckets. I don't know what the case is, but we had to get that fixed by Meyer Fab. If you want these strut bars, you can check their website. I think they're sold out, if I'm not mistaken. But maybe if you email them or hit them up on Instagram, maybe he has a few pairs. I'm not sure. You guys gotta let him know if you want them. Aside from that, we also got the Meyer Fab oil cooler guard that's under the car. The oil cooler guard is something that is often overlooked, but super critical if it gets punctured. If you guys didn't know, the oil cooler sits at the bottom of the car and it is exposed to all the road debris, everything that you drive over. And if something bounces up and punctures it, all your oil could drain out of there and then your engine can lock. Just do yourself a favor, get yourself an oil cooler guard. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Up next is the IRL front mount intakes in full burnt titanium. Look at that. Just look at it. I've never seen welds like this on titanium. And you guys prove me wrong if you have. And of course, it's raining. But we're gonna finish this video, I don't care. We got the front mounts. They have the black filters up here. And to pair up with the front mount intakes, we got the Downstar full burnt titanium engine dress bolts right here. I was trying to figure out which route to go, but I think I went the right route. It looks like these come in a package. Like the matching is absolutely perfect. So if you get the full burnt titanium front mount intakes, these are probably the best bolts to get. Or you could also go like a blue, like the caps, or you could do like a purple, a gold, whatever you want, because it has the gold right there, the purple, the blue, so you guys can get creative. We also got the golden wrench. If you guys saw my Beamer Invasion LA video, we let golden wrench pick out these engine caps so that it could pair up with my engine bay. So it matches up with the blue that comes off the dress bolts and the titanium intake. So I really like that touch. Really stands out. It comes with the coolant caps, the reservoir caps, the engine oil cap, the washer cap, and also the gas cap. Something I almost forgot because I can't see it is the brake pads. So we got the iSweep 1500 brake pads, low dust, and no squeal. So I haven't washed this wheel in I think 2 weeks, and look at that, 2 weeks. Let's go to the rear so you guys can see the rear as well. This is 2 weeks without washing the wheel. I mean, you guys can see the barrel, and most of that is probably from the rain and the dust combining. You don't have to get the iSweeps. There's a lot of options. I know there's PSI, there's iSweep, there's EBC, there's dynamic friction. So just do your research and see which one works out for you, budget wise and performance wise. What I can say about these, I've had them on for 8,000 miles and I have not heard one squeal, and the brake dust is absolutely amazing. And the ceramic coating on the wheels helps a lot too, which that was done by my guy Nelson at iDetail Miami. So if you buy a set of Vibrant Forge wheels, they'll most likely be ceramic coated by Nelson. Another part that is very overlooked but necessary is the fender liner clearance guard. I don't know if you guys can see because it's pretty dark. I got those from Meyer Fab as well. If you get new wheels or if you lower the car, you may experience some rubbing in the front because the OEM comes with some fins that stick out, and then the wheel, every time you full lock or reverse, you hear some rubbing. That's why. Definitely something that you should take a look into. They make everything in the US, and they also have their MF in there engraved, so it's pretty freaking cool. I haven't modded my interior yet, but some of the things I do have on the interior are some all-weather floor mats that I'll pop up here on the screen from Amazon, and the Red Tiger dash cam. I have the F17 Elite, and it's a 3-channel dash cam, front, back, and in cabin. And I've already caught some pretty crazy moments in the car. So it is something you could definitely look into, especially driving in crowded cities. God forbid you need to do an insurance claim if somebody hits you, stuff like that. If God forbid your car gets stolen, it does have Wi-Fi capability. So I'm assuming you could put a router in the car and have that feed some system inside your house. I also have a Daler anti-theft throttle controller. You could hit the gas pedal and it won't rev at all, which is a super good feature, especially down here in South Florida. I've seen a lot of cars get stolen, M3CS, M4CS, M3s, you name it, it's probably been stolen. That's something that was super necessary for this car, and had to save the best for last. Probably one of my favorite mods on the car. It just makes the car a whole different experience, man. We're gonna go over the entire exhaust setup, and then I'll give you guys some revs so you guys can hear as well. We have a full IRL system, the 400 cell catted downpipes. I have not gotten a check engine light since I installed it, and that was over 5,000 miles ago. I know he has other test cars that have installed the downpipes and they have over 10K and a no check engine light, and my car is on stock tune, so I have not unlocked the ECU yet. That's something that I'm planning on doing. But the 400 cell catted downpipes, I have their modular 4-inch mid pipe, non-resonated, and then I have their V2 valved axle back. So it has a valve controller which you can control, make sure you could turn it off so the neighbors don't hate you, and it sounds like OEM. And then if you open it up, then it's time to party. That's my setup. I think it's time for you guys to hear it. You guys ready for some exhaust? Let's get it. Obviously the car is already warmed up, so this is valves open, and I couldn't get you guys a real cold start because, like I said, the car is warm already. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off so you guys can see how quiet it is. You guys don't hear it at all, right? This is the controller right here. Open it up, close it. Beautiful thing, right? I'm gonna give you guys some light revs so you guys can hear it. I don't wanna wake up the people around here. So we're gonna start off with the valves closed. This is with Sport Plus and the burbles, I guess you can call them. Let's go ahead and turn off the burbles. Now let's go ahead and open the valves. There we go. Burbles are off. I'm not gonna give you guys too high of a RPM range rev because, like I said, it's gonna echo here. And now with the burbles. There is the full model list of my G80 M3. If I'm missing anything, I'll plug them right here, but let's go ahead and add the total and see if this is what you were expecting. I'm gonna include the price of the car and all that stuff so you guys can get the whole picture, right? But also my full model list is on carbuild.co. I'm gonna plug them in the description, shout out to them. You could plug in your entire model list with all the discount codes, any install videos, any links are on those posts. This link is also on my Instagram, so if you guys ever needed to see what I have installed on the car, you could go there. Of course, the comments are always open. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what I should add to the car or remove. I want to hear you guys' opinion. Rate the build as well. What do you guys think about my G80? Appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.